First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Aviators take a second quarter lead. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Getting another shot at 2 here. He's throwing for it. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2.
That makes the score Aviators 8.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. And they can connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with though here. We've got second down. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Back to the air, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he is on third and long. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. as he makes his 4th interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Throwing from the gun. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Aviators grow their lead just before halftime. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Aviators push the lead up to 12. Butker on now to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Aviators get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Aviators boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Butker to try the point after. Oh, there he goes. It's a fake. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, Herbert. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10, here's Herbert. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they get this down to the 28. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. It's Herbert once more. He fires one deep down the middle. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He's looking deep once again. And the defender comes away with it. And the Aviators make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Herbert now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And Jacksonville makes a let's-go touchdown! The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8. They send the tight end in motion left. Herbert's going to look to throw for this. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts at the 3. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Throw left side, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 41. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they have 3rd and short.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So, shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here's the snap on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another carry for him. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's brought down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. There he goes on the right side. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Herbert on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Still going past the 40. Past the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Lining up now to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Offense to the line for second down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third.
With the score, Aviators.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He finds Johnson.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. On target to Worthy. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
The give here on 2nd. And that hit stops him in his tracks. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back to the well again. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here's a throw. He's got it to his running back. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. here's a give on 1st and goal. Is in. Touchdown. The Aviators can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Butker with the extra point. And the Aviators take a 3-possession lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Jaguars trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Hand off to the back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Here's the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5.
It's 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They're set up at the 35 now. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, Brock, the effort was there, and the execution was in spots as well. Man, just a tough loss, and now they've got to find a way to move past it in short order.
And the quicker they can move on, the better in this league, because there's still work to be done. The longer you dwell, the further behind it's going to put you in getting ready for that next name up on the schedule.